Welcome back everyone to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode. We're entering the Portuguese Portimao Grand Prix in this episode after a decent start to the season. If you guys haven't caught up yet, make sure you check out the link in the description. There's a link to a playlist of all the F1 2021 My Team videos we've made so far, all the way dating back to Season 1. This is Season 6. We're moving on to the next round. This is episode 99. We're almost close to 100 episodes on this series. Let's move on without further ado to the Portuguese Grand Prix in this video. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure that red button down below is pressed. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. We're trying to hit 200 subscribers on this channel. We're very close, so please help me achieve that milestone by the end of the year. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys so much for the support, and let's move on with the video. Okay, nothing serious happened before the Portuguese Grand Prix. We're just going to dive straight into race weekend, so let's move on. Hopefully we can have a decent result today like the previous two Grand Prix. Let's see if we can keep the push on for the constructors as well as drivers championships. Time for qualifying here in Portimao. The track is pretty simple. It's a very strong circuit for us as well, so hopefully we can have a good result. I think I struggled in a couple seasons ago, but I think we've got it down to the T, how well we can drive here. We overall dominated free practice, P1 during FP1 and P1 during FP3. FP2 we did quick practice, so we just quick practice through it, so it was just a non-driving session, but overall I felt very comfortable, very strong. The car did well to stay with the track, not to slide around. The parts of the circuit that are difficult, of course, are that sector 2 part, which is that uphill turn. Car usually likes to slip at that part, and also after the first sector towards the long straight, it also likes to slip at that sector as well. So we'll see how this plays out. I think we're in good position to get a double front row lockout, I think, and maybe even double podium. We'll have to see on race day, but I am very confident that we can get a good result here, very good result. So let's dive straight into qualifying, because I just want to get this over with and I want to see how well we can do in the race. Hopefully the AI set decent laps, and hopefully we can set a very competitive lap. Of course, Pierre Gasly already at the top, so let's see if we can join him up there.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
I think we're good. That's P3. Okay. I'm just going to do one more lap for the sake of it, if I can. Oh my god. Never mind. I aborted. That's good enough, I think. Well, yeah, by the end of the session, we are P6, Pierre Gasly P2, so we are very competitive. Verstappen in the lead for now. Knocked out our Mazepin, Islet, Aitken, Lundgaard, Schwartzman, and Latifi. Okay, let's see what happens in Q2. Risked it on a set of mediums. Where are we? P13. Not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. Okay, so the mediums are a disadvantage. We're going on softs then. Alright, much more improved after that lap. Switching on to the softs has helped us out a lot. Fastest lap. Chef's kiss for that. Beautiful lap, 1:13.4. Let's see if we can maintain that by the end of the session. Indeed, we maintain our P1 position. Best of Q2. Pierre Gasly alongside us, so we're going to start on the soft compounded tire. Lewis Hamilton, Zhou, Ocon, Schumacher, Raikkonen, and Stroll get knocked out in Q2. Let's see what happens in the shootout in Q3. I think I do have the slipstream effect of Max Verstappen. Let's see if we go. Okay, we are 1/1000th away from Pierre Gasly's time. Let's see if we can improve on it. Yeah, the dirty air from Max Verstappen didn't help us out here. It wasn't good enough, but I think we have a front row lockout again in Portimao. Yes, what a result. 1,000th of a second away from Pierre Gasly in P1. We lose out to him, but that is okay because we have a double front row lockout from Imola to Portimao. Let's see if Pierre Gasly doesn't encounter a DNF, and hopefully he can finish the race. Let's see if we can finish with a double podium by the end of the season, end of this race.
The Formula One circus has made its way to the southern coast of Portugal this week, and it's preparing for what I expect to be a terrific race here in Portimao. So Portimao features 15 turns over the course of its 2.9 mile length. 9 are right-handers, 6 are to the left, and this is a track with a lot of uphill action, which only accentuates the importance of getting those exits right, especially at turn 4, where a good line can present opportunities to pass on the way into turn 5. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. The Golden Boy lines up on pole position, edging out Antonio Giovinazzi, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Norris, Sergio Perez, and Tsunoda, Sainz, Leclerc, Russell and Lewis Hamilton, Gasly, Zhou, Esteban Ocon and Mick Schumacher, Raikkonen, Stroll, Nicholas Latifi and Robert Schwartzman, Lundgaard, Aitken, Eilert and Nikita Mazepin. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Heartbreak in Portimao as Pierre Gasly gets a 10 grid penalty, I think. Maybe he swapped out the gearbox and other components in the engine. I think it was a gearbox failure in the previous episode at Imola because he did retire, but there was no smoke coming out of the car. So, well, sad news for him, but we have been promoted to P1 pole position, so hopefully we can get the maximum out of this weekend. Just want to mention a comment that I received in the preseason video from Sarah, who says, name the car SER12 SWMV, also known as the Sweet Milk Machine, the Sweet Machine Milk Van. Now that is one heck of a name, and let's see if the Sweet Machine Milk Van can get P1 by the end of today's race. Let's adjust our strategy. We are going for soft to medium because we started on the softs. We qualified in Q2 on the softs, so we're going to use that as our starting tire. We're mandated it actually. So 33.2 laps in the surplus I think should be fine. We'll have to coast if we run out of fuel at some point. Here we go. Excited for this one. 5 red lights and away we go in Portugal. Oh, the worst start possible. Oh god, gone wide there, but we did get P2. Giovinazzi got pushed down to P4. Again, it's Max Verstappen in the lead. Oh god. Ooh, wheel spin out of that turn. Let's keep this competitive. Lando Norris wants a piece. Oh mein Gott. Okay. Concentrating hard in the first lap here. Oh, are you serious? I just took a shark bite out of the curb there, but that's exceeding track limits. Verstappen with a 116.2, okay. We got Lando Norris and Giovinazzi behind us. Oh my god.
The virtual safety car has been deployed.
Virtual safety car.
Slow down and maintain a positive delta. There's been an incident resulting
Safety
in a high
car.
level of debris on the track.
Ooh, what do I do?
Incidents out on the track, so the officials are
It's
moving
too
to a
early.
full safety car.
It's
Drop
too
your
early.
speed, our delta is too low and we risk a
I'm not
penalty.
gonna risk
Slow
the
your pace
hards.
immediately.
Definitely not the hards yet. What's my pit window? 13? We gotta keep these tires on for now, I think. If we were on the mediums, it would have been nice to keep going on the mediums. But right now, we've just gotta keep it going on these. Safety car's coming in. Let's see if I can be a nuisance to Max Verstappen. Okay. There we go. We're taking the lead off of Max Verstappen. Safety car restart. Going on the inside of Max Verstappen here. Oh, I've gone wide. We just had a Max Verstappen Lewis Hamilton moment there. Oh god, defend against Norris, please.
On track, resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Okay, let's go. We are doing well in the lead. I hear a lot of clunking behind me. Oh, green flag? Yellow flag? What is that all about? My car doesn't like to turn too well. Vehicle condition.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Something feels off with the turning, the steering. But we'll continue. I think it might be just tire wear. Overheating rear left, which is not the greatest thing to see.
Gap to teammate behind is 3.0 seconds.
Alright, we're going back onto the racing line.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy. Caution, the
virtual safety car
has just been
again.
deployed due to a buildup
Ay,
of
ay,
debris
ay.
on the track. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace
Virtual
immediately.
safety car. Why are they right on my bum? We still have some life in these tires, but I'm just going to take the time to cool them down.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Okay. VSC ending.
VSC ending. We're going
Good.
green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Oh no. Getting my slipstream. Okay, Pierre Gasly in the
Pierre is
pits.
in the pits.
Don't tell me he's had an incident. That's why the VSC was out. Quite possibly could be. Oh god, Giovinazzi's coming at me. Gonna squeeze him on the inside. Oh, vehicle condition.
No issues with tyre
Oh,
wear
thank
for
God.
now. Keep taking care of them.
I thought he took my wing out. I'm gonna try and frustrate Giovinazzi a lot so that he makes mistakes. I think that is a thing that the AI can do. Sometimes the AI gets frustrated and just flings the car into the next dimension. I've seen that happen before when I was practicing on single player. Oh god, I'm getting
We're
swarmed.
approaching the pit window. You'll be on the
Come on,
mediums.
ERS, save me. Oh god, Max Verstappen going on the inside. Something happened.
Green flag.
Something definitely happened. I think Giovinazzi blew an engine. Lewis Hamilton's out. Whoa, wheel-to-wheel racing with Giovinazzi here. A lot of DNFs happening. Oh, actually only one. I thought there were more. Oh, right. The safety car didn't cause a DNF, or the DNF didn't cause a safety car. Safety car just came out. I thought that was a DNF moment. Oh well, we continue. I am losing grip to the ground. I'm trying so hard to defend against everyone. This is a strong defensive showing from us. Okay, let's see. We're boxing this lap. For mediums. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, Joe comes in as well. Sonoda gets going. Latifi is behind. There's a good bunch of people going past. We should be around P13, I think. Oh, I have wing damage. From, I guess, who was it? Giovinazzi or Verstappen, I think. 9.4.
We're racing on the exit. Exit now.
Okay, that was bad.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We're pretty much dead last. Driver in front. Driver in front.
Raikkonen is ahead of you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 16.7.
Okay, so a good number of these people still need a box. We'll see what position we are towards the end of the Grand Prix. But right now, I'm going to focus on trying to overtake some of these guys. Okay, we have DRS on Raikkonen. Yes! Around the outside of Raikkonen, very nice.
Maneuver. You made it look easy.
Here we go, Lance Stroll, you're mine for the taking here. Here we go, here we go. Let's go. DRS, ERS, slipstream. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, oi, 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 oi. A little shaky, but we got the move done. Let's try to get Schumacher here. Nah, can't get him. We're still too far away from him. But we can build something for the start-finish straight, maybe. Or at some point in the lap, we can overtake him. Here we go. Schumacher's in my sights, in my crosshairs. Let's get the ERS flowing. We got DRS now.
Gap to teammate ahead.
Ooh,
is
nice
7.4
and easy
seconds.
around the inside of Schumacher. A little wide, but we'll take it. If I don't penalize us, so that's fine. We gotta catch up to the group ahead.
Pierre is in the pits.
Okay, we've got a good number of people in the pits. Pierre Gasly in the pits as well, which is a shame because he's outside the points now. We gotta keep pushing ahead. Let's see if we can find the people up front.
Okay, clear.
Oh, there's a yellow flag behind us. Is that a safety car, please? I would very much like a safety car, please. Looks like it's George Russell.
Some information on Russell. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
No safety car. I'm just losing Delta to Tsunoda and Giovinazzi ahead. I think it's a P3 finish for us today.
To the car in front is 10.4 seconds.
Really lost touch to Tsunoda and Giovinazzi. Seems like we're on the podium but not on the top step today. We'll have to settle for P3. I'm stuck in no man's land.
This is your final lap.
Seems like the AI is allergic to me. Either they're way faster than I am or they slow down. Okay. Take it nicely. Don't slip. Don't slip. Nice. 10.5 seconds to Tsunoda. 18 to Giovinazzi. That's quite some distance. I don't think Pierre's in the points either today. Such a shame. I blamed the wing change on our Delta. If I didn't have the wing change, I think I would have stayed competitive against Tsunoda and then possibly taken second off of him, but it is what it is. If it wasn't for that wing change, I'm sure my pace would have dropped a little. But yeah. It's P3. Giovinazzi takes the fastest lap in the final lap. And here we go. P3. Did well on a track that we did seem very dominant on, but we'll have to settle for P3.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
And that's it then for the Portuguese Grand Prix. And what a sensational victory they've managed to pull off here. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So, Giovinazzi finally gets his race win as a Mercedes driver. Tsunoda just ahead of us in P2, and then we sit third. It's been podiums all around for this season so far, so we gotta keep this going. We gotta try and keep pushing with our record, and hopefully we can get a top step at the podium next time. And here we are with the result of the Portuguese Grand Prix. Giovinazzi, Tsunoda, and myself on the podium. Mick Schumacher, Stroll, Zhou, Ocon, Leclerc, Schwartzman, and Latifi round out the top 10 points positions. Sainz, Perez, Gasly, Lundgaard, Norris, Mazepin, Verstappen, Eilert, Aiken, and Raikkonen round out the finishers, with Russell and Hamilton not finishing the race today. Well, that's going to switch things up in the standings, I think. We are still at the top, 12-point gap now to Giovinazzi. That gap is slowly shrinking. Verstappen with 33 points behind us and 33 points for him in his name. Constructor standings-wise, we're still at the top, but the lead is shrinking to 14 points gap. Mercedes in second, Red Bull in third, the usual suspects. Aston Martin did well, got themselves up to P7 after a good double points finish for them today. Well, let's see how this evolves over the course of the season. Haas still on 0, by the way. But yeah, hopefully we can keep our lead and hopefully we can have a strong Grand Prix next time. Well, not the best of Grand Prix today after Pierre Gasly getting demoted to P11, I think, and us getting promoted to P1 and also missing out on a lot of positions. We had a horrible start to the Grand Prix, but it was manageable towards the end. We kept it going, we tried to keep our head up and kept pushing. The safety car wasn't ideal, it did not come at an ideal moment. It would have been preferable if it came later. But it is what it is. We can't really judge safety cars and we can't really tell safety cars to come out at certain times. So we had to adjust. yeah, P3 is not all too bad considering how slow I was and how much I battled other cars. Like I battled Giovinazzi a couple times, battled who else? Like Norris, I think, yeah. And yeah, overall having those battles cost us time, and I'm surprised I was able to maintain a podium position by the end of the Grand Prix. Tsunoda was so much faster than I was. Giovinazzi was on another league. So yeah, it was a bit of a shame. Pierre Gasly not scoring any points today again, which is a shame. He did have a strong start in Bahrain, but he's starting to drift off. I don't know what's going on. We seriously need him to start pushing and getting podiums. Hopefully that will happen next time out. That is my wish. Fingers crossed. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, use the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode of F1 2021 of My Team Season 6 goes live. We're going to continue with this series, and also please do help me out trying to reach 200 subscribers milestone by the end of the year, so please do help me out. I appreciate the support a lot. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
On sleeping, you're so pretty, everything I'm thinking. Baby, could you help me? 'Cause I'm